Hi, what about if you'd have a facade with a curtain wall and you'd like to apply a variation to the curtain panels? So you could use Dynamo to do this. There's a simple way to randomize this, but what I would like to do is to be able to freely manipulate where I want the variation to occur and control this randomness in certain areas or control the intensity of how it randomizes. I created a graph with Dynamo Player in Revit 2018. We can edit a few inputs, and if I ignore this for now, so if I would edit here and I would come select model elements, let me just select all the curtain panels and hit play. Immediately I have two materials randomly applied to my facade. It's very interesting, but if I don't really like this exactly the way it is, how do I change it? So what I made, I created a few materials here, M1 to M7, and each one of them has its color. They're very colorful, just to be clear of what it's doing. This start slice and end slice is actually selecting which materials I want to use. Do I want to start the first material and use only the first two materials, or do I want to start in the first material and go to the last material? If I do that, I'm using all 7 materials. So when I select and run, created a random pattern with all the materials. So this gives me flexibility to say which materials I want to use. If I want to start just with material 3, 4, 5, 6, select again and run. So very interesting, but let's make it better. I would say that my material, I'm going to choose one material, intensify the presence of that material. If I say that the material 4 or the material 5 is the one that's going to show more times, I come here, I see that my material 5 is this green one. So I'm going to make the green one show a lot of times. And how intense. It's going to show really a lot of times or not so much. Let's just do a little bit more. So if I select again, I run, you see that the green is very present. I can actually do better with this. I can keep changing this and say that now I'm going to use just these first materials, and I'm going to intensify one of these first ones, and I'll just select these. So I think this is very obvious. I want to randomize a little bit better here. So I can say, oh, I should be using the green. So run. If I still don't like it, I can do it again. I can do it again, run, and I change that. And it's not changing the rest. So I can keep changing and play with the look of this. Do it just partially. If I say, oh, I wanted all these to be blue, so I'll decrease the intensity. It's a very interesting way to use randomized tools and very easy to use. You don't have to open Dynamo at all, just need to run it and play with the sliders. So I hope you found this useful.